There we go. All right. Hey, everybody. Right now, we are going to be working on content posts. So I have it on screen here, this way, inverted screen. Um, and I'm going to be using my tablet, my handy dandy iPad, with the keyboard case on here. So that way I can just upload the images easily and it's not like file upload, all of that. So it's just like I don't have to send it through an email, download them, upload them, and it's just craziness. So anyway, um, so let's see. The first one. Add. Do I add? There we go. So we need to go add an image from the camera roll. So here we can do this image, this one. Yeah, we'll do that one. Oh, I've added like a whole bunch. Goodness. Oh. So we have a bunch of images that we're uploading, and we'll see that now. Hopefully now. Let's refresh. We might need to refresh. Probably what the issue is. Maybe. Maybe. Hello? Here we go. There they are. Oops, not that one. On here. No? Okay, so this first one here, let me see if I can somehow. Writers. We have that one. Okay, and then we forgot. I think we deleted the Stardew one. So actually, here's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna like delete everything, and then we're just gonna start from scratch. All right, one image at a time, apparently. So let's do the Stardew one first. Okay, we're gonna save that and then edit it again. Okay, so the image is gonna be popping up here any time now. There we go. So here's the image. We're gonna kind of shrink it down just a tad. You see my little one is plain Stardew. Just like his mom. Okay, so we really need to get that shirt out of there. That shirt's been kind of hanging for a few days now. So. Okay, anyway. So let's just look at this image. Let me. There we go. Okay, so what do we have with Stardew? So I'm trying to remember exactly what happened on Sunday because this is what I took this picture on Sunday. Um, let's see. Some days we just need to sit back and have chill time. Um, just finished making some muffins, and he decided to lay down, started. Not long after he fell asleep, as I cleaning up the mess we just made. Um, okay. So kind of at a stuck standpoint, I'm trying to figure out like the best way that we can like relay this to the community. Because it's just like I kind of want to have like a like let's kind of be oh, okay, here we go. We can do this. So, my big thing that I have recently have been like trying to practice is to take a break on the weekends because usually I work both Saturday and Sunday. And I overwork myself to the point that I burn myself out. They're very guilty, I know. But so like on the weekends I try to like have more like family time to the point that we're like, chilling over the weekend and just like having like an easy, cozy vibed weekend because that's very much needed. Um so um so this is a reminder to reminder that it's okay to relax on the weekend. Um, you'll thank yourself for giving time to spend with loved ones and even to yourself because it's very much deserved, deserved, deserved. Um, what ways do you relax and enjoy the slower lifestyle on the weekend? So that's one thing that I could do. I did want to say though that whenever you're making content like this, you can definitely use this image for multiple different things. So if you're wanting to promote like family game nights, obviously it's like let's take a step back from like work, like straight up work. This could be definitely for like a Monday post. Like did you work this weekend or did you know, take time for yourself type thing. Um so this could definitely be used in multiple posts like I just said, but it's just like you can create stories out of pictures. That's like a big crucial thing. Create stories out of pictures. It will give you multiple things of content with just one image. Now, that is not to say that you should use this post like 5 times in 1 week. Okay, you need to make it different. Um, so let's go to the next one. I'm gonna like add a bunch of room here, and let's add another photo. And this time we're gonna have a muffin. Okay, we have the muffins down here. It'll come here eventually. Shrink this down a little bit. So the muffin should be here somewhere. And then I can talk about like muffins and like that's the beauty of muffins though, because now it's like a food thing with a recipe that I used. And I can talk about the recipe. And then I could talk about like the taste test and like was it approved by my child or not, because it was not actually approved by my child. It was not sugary enough for him. So it's not the right chocolate chips that he wanted. I made the chocolate chips a dark chocolate because I'm a dark chocolate person. Shout out to the dark chocolate people. Um, but I made it dark chocolate because as a woman, dark chocolate helps with period cramps and other, things like that, and they reduce the food cravings. So if I feel like I want like some sort of chocolate, I'm gonna eat that. I mean, it is very good, amazing with milk. It's also moist. Sorry, I know some people may not like the moist word, but it is very moist. So, um, but yeah, so we are gonna wait for this photo where oh there it is. Oh goodness, that's very far. I was just like, where is this photo? Okay, let's shrink this sucker down here. And then we are going to put it in the middle. Alright, so now that we have our little muffins here, don't those look so good? Um alright, so with the muffins, let's do this. Let's say over the weekend, my little and I made some chocolate chip chocolate muffin. So we can actually say double chocolate chip muffins because that's just it's silly to be like chocolate chip or chocolate chip chocolate muffins. That's just the way my brain was working at the time. Um and so like this one I kind of want to be like to let your little help and figure out how to incorporate certain things within like the whole recipe, or maybe I could talk about how I found it off of a recipe that was shared to me. So you kind of like whenever you're thinking about things to write, you want to figure out the best way you can like or not the best way that you can, but a way that you can tell a story. Like, what is the moral of the story that you're trying to get across, right? So, when it comes to these, I'm not sure if I should add 2 photos for this one because I'm thinking of like talking about a way that you can make it like it's okay to eat chocolate, but it's not okay to just like eat the whole pan because that's very unhealthy. Um, because what I did, I cut them like bread slices kind of thing. Like I've cut them in slices and then put them in like a container. And I'm trying to think if I want to do it like in a copywriting sense of like this is a way that we can make it into like the food industry in a way. So let's see. Over the weekend, my little and I made some double chocolate chip muffins. This recipe was sent to me from a friend on a Twitch community that I follow, um, or that I body double with. Um, I wanted to share this photo specifically to teach about how a simple photo can share a story in different views, styles, and topics. Um, so let me think. Um, so today's story post for this delicious pan of muffins is diving food into the food industry. So what we can do is like, so we're diving into the food industry. Now we can do like, what is there for food industry? What do we know about the food industry? There's chefs, there's recipes, um, there's lifestyle blogs that talk about this, healthier dietitian like diets, stuff like that. We could talk about how I used, I cut it in slices instead of like eating the whole freaking thing in one go because it's a large muffin, okay? This is not no like small little muffin. This is a large muffin. Um, so let me see. If you hear the dog in the background, I am so sorry. I'm just gonna kind of like span out so you can like see the image still. Um, Making sure the dog's not here, like you can't hear him in the background. He howls every day, like every day. Oh my goodness. So let's see. The food industry, which I spelled industry wrong. Industry. Um, these muffins are quite large, so to combat um, eating the whole thing, which is easy to do, and I'll probably put an emoji right there. So now that I'm writing, let's go back to 100, and you can like read what I'm writing here. Whole thing, which is easy to do. I instead cut it up into slices, or cut some into slices or made it somewhat. Okay, no, that's gonna be too much. This slices. This makes it easier to grab and go smaller chunks and satisfy your chocolate craving without feeling guilty about eating an entire muffin. Limiting your consumption can help is easier when you have the accessibility to smaller portions ahead of time. So it's okay to eat chocolate. It's okay to indulge in food that is freaking horrible for you as long as you have portions. It's portion control. So this one here is similar to so say like I was writing for a company or like a recipe blog or a chef blog or something like that. This is something similar to that. I would put the like the muffins on there. I keep saying brownies, but they're muffins. And then I would have it where it's like it's okay to eat the stuff, but it's not okay to eat the whole thing. All right? Like it's not going to kill you obviously, but it's going to make you feel bad about yourself later. So, it's good to limit your food and obviously don't eat it late at night. Like it could be this could lead you to have an idea of like writing a blog and being like 3 steps or 5 steps to take that will help you lose weight without exercising. Because I don't exercise, okay? I've lost personally, I have lost at least like 25 pounds already. I have a lot more to go, but we're getting there. I haven't done any exercise. I just walk. Like I try to stand up more. I try to do more like activities and like walking and stuff like that, but like no strenuous activities because with a hormonal imbalance that I have, um it like if I do like excessive exercise, I can inflame my body and then it just like it actually starts like making me gain weight because my body is like under so much stress that it just starts like hoarding everything. So it's just like I can't do a bunch of like strenuous activities or um like exercise. So I have to do like Pilates, I have to do walking, kind of like forgot what it's called. More of like a body weight thing instead of like um resistance training, like resistance exercise. That's what I'm trying to get at here. So it's just like kind of like cardio and stuff like that. So that's why I just like walk. But the main thing that helped me was like obviously portion control. Um, eating like I can still eat chocolate. I still eat chocolate. I'm not gonna stop ever eating chocolate. So I just portion it, and I've literally lost 25 pounds, and it's not even been months. I also have incorporated eating greens, like green beans. I buy green beans just to eat them out of the thing. Like I heat them up and like add some seasoning to them, and then put a little bit of cheese on it, and then I just eat it. And like I just eat one container of green beans for breakfast and lunch. So it's like kind of like, you know, the same thing there, like kind of a brunch idea. I just eat that, and sometimes I put protein in it, sometimes I don't, depending on if I have it or not. But that's it's just kind of like stories like that make it simple. It's literally just portion control. I could add that into a blog, and then I could promote that blog to so many people because people would buy that. People will like that. And if I make a blog about these brownies of the recipe, I can actually message the lady whose recipe I took, and then message her and be like, "Hey, if you need a copywriter to do your blogs or whatever the case may be, I could do I could write out um like blogs based on what recipe I've tried and how I could either it helps me lose weight or it helps me with cravings or it helps me with X, Y, and Z, like what's it called? Trying to think. It's setting up food for the week prior. Meal prepping. That's what it is. Meal prepping. So it's just like things like that. Also, all of these words that I've been using are specific niched. Oh, I got a coffee pot. Let's go. Oh my god. But yeah, so all of these like different things like meal prepping, um, calorie counting, um, portion control. Those are specific terminology, phrases, and like words that are used in the food industry, in the food topics, the food followers, you know, like the people that are in the food industry and they follow like, you know, fads and diets and stuff like that. They're into nutritional stuff, um, Pilates, um, what's it called? The excessive training and the body weight exercises and you know, like you could also do exercises for hormonal imbalance help or something like that. So those are things that are also keywords for the fitness industry. So those are kind of things that you know you want to think about whenever you write in blog posts like this, or even just content or social media, school communities like mine. Um, but if you want to see more things like this, be sure to join my school community. It is a women's only entrepreneur and mom um, community where you can learn copywriting, you can interact with other people who are also learning copywriting. You don't have to be a copywriter to be here. You just have to own your own business or want to learn copywriting as a skill. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, give it a thumbs up, and comment what recipe you would like me to write about in the comments below. These muffins are delicious, by the way. Um, and be sure to ring that notification bell so you get notified for any other videos like this one here with that way with these muffins here. And also, if you want to be the first one in the know and get these amazing posts um, right away every week, and also attend the live audit on Thursdays that we have at 10:30 Central. Um, be sure to join the school community, which I will leave in the description below. So I will see y'all on the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.